Okay, we've added some locations and now we're going to add an asset. So we've created this XYZ location in the previous video. Now we're going to add an asset here. We've already added a couple, but I'm going to show you how to add another one. You can add as many as you want. We simply click on this Add Asset button here. Then we are going to create a new asset. We could also copy an asset if all the information is going to be the same with a few exceptions. We could always copy from an existing. For this purpose, we're going to create a new asset. We'll click Next. We'll call this Softball Field. This is going to be an outdoor field. We'll click on the activities that we can accommodate there. We might allow baseball. We might allow a class there, or an exercise class, or family outing, fitness. There's a myriad of things that you can select here. Of course, softball we want in there. These are the criteria that participants, when they search on our homepage, put these criteria in. This asset will then show up as these criteria are selected. Approximate square footage, we'll just take a guess at 57,000 square feet. And then we're going to say regulation, high school, softball field. We're going to say what's included, maybe access to electricity or restrooms, a lot of things on here, etc. You can put in there to enhance the offering. Then we'll say we go up here to the cancellation policy, and if the cancellation policy is the same for the location we just set up, then we'll click yes, and you'll see that it fills it in right here. And if the weather policy is the same for the location as it is for this asset, we'll toggle this on yes. Of course, if they're different, we type no, and we can make a unique policy here for this asset. We'll click yes for this illustration, then click continue. Now we set a minimum time slot for reservations. So we want a minimum time slot here. We're going to say 1 hour. It could be anything you want it to be. We're going to set the start date of when we allow this. We'll say September 12th. And we're going to go ahead and let it be booked all the way to the end of the year. We'll click OK. Then this feature here will allow you to approve reservations before they are confirmed. So as a participant makes a reservation, you will get a pending approval, and that'll show up in a list on your dashboard. Then you will go through that list and you will either approve or reject those reservations. And that could be based on liability insurance or timing, or maybe the entity that you may or may not want to rent to. When the participant makes a reservation, they will also get a notification that says their reservation is pending your approval. Once approved, the payment goes through and then they get a confirmation number. And then you set a maximum group size here. We'll say 100 people. And if liability insurance is required for this asset, then we will click this box here, and the participant will have to upload their insurance information when they book. We click continue here. Now we set our hourly rates, and we can change that per day. If we want it to be higher on the weekends or higher during the week or whatever, we can click yes, and then we can adjust the rate here by hour. If it doesn't change per day, we click no. We set our rate here. We'll say $100 an hour for this softball field. And then we set our times. The default is 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. But maybe on Sunday we want to start at 12 p.m. and only go until 6 p.m. And maybe we want that same schedule on Saturday. So we will go down to Saturday. We will click this double tab button here. We're going to copy from Sunday so that it's the same. And now Saturday and Sunday are the same. Of course, you can do that for every spot. You can adjust Monday to be, say, 10 a.m. to whatever you like, 8 p.m. And maybe that's Monday. And then we're going to copy from Monday to Wednesday. And then we're going to copy from Monday to Friday, and then Tuesday, Thursday, we're open all day, or whatever you want to do there. Then we can also add holidays or blackout dates, and these are dates that we don't want available for rentals. So we may add a day here. We'll add Christmas Day. We're going to say on the 25th we are closed and there's nothing available, and you can of course do as many days and create as many holidays as you wish. Then we click continue. At this point we have a review of all the things we just put in. We can review this and we can say, okay, this all looks good. We're going to continue here. And now we're going to drop files just like we did at location. We're either going to drag files over that are on our desktop, or we can select a file and go to our files on our computer, and we can drop them here, and then that media shows up down here. We can then select which asset this particular picture goes to. We've added 4 here. We can say this one right here is the softball field. This is baseball, and this is basketball. So we're going to go on and continue. At this point, we're going to add bank detail information. And if we've already set that up in the organization, we'd click this button here, but I will go through this in our next video.